We are the Commanders.
Action. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on out there, everybody? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. What's good, everybody? How's it going? If you are new to this channel, thank you for clicking on my video and welcome to Hollywood Sports NFL Minute. Guys, I know I'm a brand new NFL source channel. I'm a brand new channel that supports the Washington Commanders, but I hope, guys, I earn your respect as a reputable source and information for NFL football and news about the Washington Commanders. So welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. We are here to talk about today. We're talking about the Washington Commanders, man. My reaction to Terry McLaurin as a no-show at OTAs. Now, first of all, I want to say we have to just calm down and stop speculating about what's going to happen to Terry McLaurin, okay? About him getting traded, about them not paying him what he's worth, and all that stuff, man. Here's what we need to know. First of all, all the decisions are being made has to be looked at as a business from both sides. Terry McLaurin's side and the Washington Commanders side. This is a negotiation, okay? Now, his agent is probably telling him, and which is a smart thing to do, is not to show up at OTAs. Not to show up. Guys, he can hurt his ACL. Somebody can step on his foot the wrong way. He can come down wrong and hurt a knee or a hip. Anything can happen, right? Things happen at OTAs. Injuries happen at mini camps, okay? Things can happen, guys, and it wouldn't make sense for him to go out and get injured without a contract, right? What if he gets injured without a contract? Then they're going to be like, oh, man, can we really give him all this money now that he's injured? Is any other team going to want to give him all that money what he's worth if he's injured, especially an ACL or something? So, guys, it's very wise for him to stay out of the way until he gets that contract signed. I'm pretty sure he wants to be out there with his boys. I'm pretty sure he wants to be out there running around, man, with his teammates, but he can't. This is business right now. He's in negotiations. Okay, he has to get that set, okay? Get a good contract set, okay? So we have to look at this from both sides as a business negotiation. Now, Ron Rivera talked about he's going to make sure it gets done, guys. He's trying to assure people that they are not going to let McLaurin get away. Right now, it's just negotiations, guys. You got to understand. The Washington Commanders, man, they're trying to pay him what he's worth, but get as cheap as they can get it at the same time. And Terry McLaurin's trying to get as much as he can get at the same time, right? So he may say, you know what? And you got to understand, Rivera is not the GM. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of input, a lot of say-so, but the GM's opinions and thoughts count too when it comes to signing his contract. It's not that they don't want to pay him, guys. The money is slim this year. They spent a lot of money on Carson Wentz, okay? So that's why Landon Collins said, I'm not taking a pay cut. You know, so they were asking people to take a pay cut because they spent a lot of money on Carson Wentz. And we need a quarterback, guys. Taylor Heineke was okay, but his arm strength just wasn't there for a lot of throws, and he floated the ball sometimes. Carson Wentz can make all the throws. He has a rifle arm. We needed a bona fide quarterback with a lot of experience, okay? So we had to sacrifice that money to get a quarterback, okay? So now money is an issue with the Commanders. Money is an issue. So we got to understand that. They're negotiating to pay McLaurin what they want. I'm pretty sure they want to pay him what he's worth, but still they want to keep it cheap as they can get it. Keep it down as they can get it. So it's going to take a minute, guys. The agent's trying to get the money, right? Trying to do his job for McLaurin. McLaurin wants to get that big payday, okay? So it's from both sides. It's got to be a business deal, right? It's negotiations. So it's a very wise move for him to not show up and get hurt without a deal, okay? So everybody relax. They're not going to let Terry McLaurin get away. They're not going to let him get away, okay, guys? Now, and I'm pretty sure Terry McLaurin wants to be a Washington Commander until he retires. Now, they're basically the purpose for OTAs, guys. Ron Rivera said he wants his players to learn and develop a rapport with each other. Okay, Very smart. I love it. I love it. I love it. And here's another thing people are saying about Ron Rivera, Coach Ron Rivera. He's old school, guys. And he wants to do this thing the right way. He always talk about doing things in the right way. So the foundation has to be set correctly. And I know a lot of people are saying he's not aggressive enough, he's not moving enough, he's not fast enough, he's moving too slow, he's making old school decisions. Maybe the job's not his, he's got to pick up the pace. No, guys, the foundation has to be set right, because you can't build on a weak foundation. Okay, so he's doing it right, guys. He's calculating this thing, doing it right. To have a great organization, you gotta have patience in the beginning. You have got to have patience. Some of you guys might be saying, "Well, it's going into its third year." That's right, only the third year. Man, you're talking about coaches changes, scheme changes, name changes. Now they're looking for a new stadium. They got a very, very young team. Man, it's got to be built right, guys. It's got to be built right. So I'm just saying, be patient with Ron Rivera. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, guys, okay? So I like the fact that he said these guys got to learn how to develop rapport with each other, okay? That's a part of this foundation, getting this young team started, okay? I like the way Curtis Samuel is out there. Injury-free. He said he feels good. He feels fast. He feels healthy. Another good reason for OTAs, even though they're volunteering, it's a volunteer thing, but Curtis Samuel wants to get out there and get things going, man, because he missed a lot of last year. He couldn't wait to get out there with OTAs, right? So that helps him, okay? Also, Cole Holcomb, he's out there because he wants to be the man with that microphone in his hand, that middle linebacker, the mic, calling the plays, calling adjustment, calling the audibles, setting that defense up, play in and play out for 4 quarters, okay? So it's good for him to be out there, okay? We got William Jackson III, our corner. He said he feels a lot comfortable out there. He don't feel like he's thinking. He knows the defense. He can move and react. He can play the zone that he wants him to play, even though he's already good at man coverage. He said he feels like himself again. He even went back to his college number and got 3 instead of 23. He said 23. A lot of people have had 23 coming through Washington. So he wanted to get back to his ground roots and got number 3, guys, from college. Okay. So everything, these OTAs is working out, and Ron is right. Everybody's getting used to the system. And then you got the rookies. They got to learn the NFL verbiage. They got to learn the playbooks on offense and defense. They got to get the speed of the game, right? They got to get all that stuff going, man, because Jahan Dotson said it was like taking English. You've been learning all your life. Now you're trying to learn how to do Spanish. That's how that playbook thing is going, man. The verbiage, they got to get used to that. The formations, the calls, and the audibles. Not only do they have to learn the playbook, they got to learn the audibles. So OTAs are great for those type of things, guys. Carson Wentz has to get used to the receivers, knowing how they run routes, knowing how they come in and out of breaks, because he has to anticipate these throws. So he definitely has to get used to these receivers. So I'm glad people like Carson Wentz and all these guys are getting out there, even though it's voluntary. They're not taking the attitude, well, I'm a veteran, I don't really need to be out there. Carson Wentz needs to be out there. He's still learning the playbook. He still has to get used to these new receivers that he's never thrown to. Okay? Hey, this is what the OTAs are for, guys. Guys are learning the playbooks, learning the verbiage. Then let's get to Daron Payne. Let's get this elephant out of the room. People are saying, "Oh man, Daron Payne. Here's the story. He walked off the practice field, skipped team drills during OTAs over his anger with the lack of a new extension of his 5th-year contract on his rookie deal." So Daron Payne was pissed off about that. But J.P. Finley said he did. After practice, he did participate in weight drills, okay? That weight session, lifting weight session, and he was in the meetings, okay? They said Daron Payne is going to be fine. He's handling it like a champ, like a professional, okay? So everything's going to be all right. And people saying, oh, man, they haven't paid Daron Payne because they got Fedarian Mathis from Alabama to replace him. So they're going to trade Daron Payne. Maybe we can get some good picks from Daron Payne. Guys, we can't think that way. You got to understand, we lost Matt Ioannidis. We lost Matt Ioannidis on that D-line. Fedarian Mathis is going to replace him. So you guys are looking at it like, oh, they got Fedarian Mathis because they're gonna get rid of Payne. That's not true. Ron Rivera loves depth. He wants depth on that defensive line. He's not gonna get rid of Deron Payne, guys. Trust me. But it's money is the issue. Money is the issue, okay? And we still got time for Deron Payne. Everything has to be done correctly in this foundation rebuild, guys, with these Washington Commanders, guys. We are getting there. We just got to be patient. They'll get these guys signed. They'll get them signed, guys. So they said Deron Payne came back like a champ, did his weightlifting drills and everything. Fedarian Mathis is going to be a part of the team. Deron Payne ain't going nowhere, guys. He's replacing Matt Naiitis on that defensive line, all right, from Alabama. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope I earned your respect as a channel that can give you good and accurate, awesome NFL news on the NFL and on the Washington Commanders. All right. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm Hollywood Sports. See you on my hopefully I will see you on my next video. Thanks for watching.